Okay, well, I thought y'all might like to see what's going on with veggie growing, etc., etc. So I brought you into my planting room here. These are just these lights that I'm using are just regular old shop lights with regular fluorescent bulbs. So let me kind of rapidly go through this. Ignore the sounds of the birds. These guys here are peat pots that I'm going to use to plant a lot of the melons and all of those guys. Probably some really early corn. Just because they don't like their roots disturbed, and I can throw those guys right down into the dirt. Next to them is some planting trays, which haven't been used yet. Today I'll be using the next 4 there. I'm doing four of those a week. Each of them have 96 cells. So you can sort of see here I've got guys that I planted. Ugh, it's terrible disorganized mess in here. I've got, this is a flat of peppers that haven't arrived yet. I've got a series of onions over here which haven't arrived yet. It's only been a week, so I'm not too disturbed about that. But you can see here I've got onions coming up. These are red onions called Red Creole. I've got, and those were planted on the 31st of January. I've got lettuces. I've got 4 different kinds of lettuces here. I've got Bernice, Adriana, Red Cross, and Rouge that were also planted on January 31st. Got cabbage, red cabbage, and green cabbage, also planted on the 31st. All these guys were planted on the 31st. So my sets of 2 trays. More cabbage, broccoli, vitamin green, Claytonia, which was eaten by the mice, collards, kale, more lettuce that's been mostly eaten by the mice. There's one left there called Tom Thumb, and spinach on the end, which was totally eaten by the mice as well. Down on the bottom, got mustard and tatsoi and spinach, which never came up. Chard, which never came up. These were old seeds. Old broccoli and some old kohlrabi, which is also coming up pretty well. I've got to probably raise these lights a little bit. Over here I've got my goji berries, which have been dug around in by the mice, so I don't know if they're going to come up or not. Vitamin green, cabbage, broccoli. These were planted on last week, February 7th. Tom Thumb, lettuce, spinach, which was all dug up by the mice, more tatsoi. You notice these guys are a little leggy. This is what happens when you let them go one extra day before you get them under the lights. Over here we've got guys that really aren't coming up yet, lettuce, and a lot of these have been eaten by the mice. So that's sort of the story in here. I'm dealing with mice, but things are coming along, and today is, it being a Thursday, today's planting day, so I'm going to be doing more seeds, 4 more trays of seeds. You can sort of see my seed stash down there. I've got potatoes that I'm planting. I got just the regular potatoes that I buy at the store, and I got some purple potatoes as well that are beginning to make roots. So I'm going to throw those in the ground probably in the next week or so. Just a total mess in here. More seeds, more bags of seeds. Here's some more seeds over here. So overall, things inside are looking pretty good. I'll do a post outside when it's a little less windy. Today's pretty windy. I either have to deal with the wind, or the birds. So, peace.